Hello and welcome to Adventure Light. My name is Tom, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing this sleeping bag, the Aegismax Nano 2, which is a 3-season bag and is temperature rated between about 5 degrees and 0 degrees. It's about 9 o'clock at night. The temperature at the moment is about 3 degrees. There is not a cloud in the sky, so I imagine the temperature is going to drop significantly during the night, probably down to 0, maybe even lower, so it'll be a really good test for this bag. This is a bag that I use most of the time, unless it's really warm, in which case I do tend to use the Aegismax Nano 1. It packs down really small, as you can see. I don't normally tend to use this stuff sack because obviously it's not good for the bag to stuff it quite so tight, but I just wanted to show you how tightly it stuffs. And it lofts up really well. It always surprises me just how warm it can keep me, because when you're underneath it, you can barely feel the weight. It feels so light and fluffy. Tonight I'm going to be sleeping on my Thermarest X-Lite sleeping pad. I'm going to be wearing a pair of merino wool thermals, which I bought from Aldi, and they are excellent. So if you see them in the shops, make sure you pick up a pair. I'm going to be wearing a pair of thick woolly socks and this woolly hat. Normally I tend to sleep underneath the sleeping bag with it zipped open and use it a little bit like a quilt, but because it's probably going to be quite cold tonight, I think I'll probably zip it up and use it like a normal sleeping bag and pull it over my head. It is quite a long sleeping bag, so that I don't have any trouble getting it over my head. That's about as much as I can tell you at the moment, and I will tell you how I've got on in the morning. So it's an absolutely beautiful morning. From where I'm sat, I can just see the sun peeping over the horizon. There's some frost on the ground, so it did get really cold last night, and there's barely a cloud in the sky. The Bluetooth thermometer recorded the temperature as just below freezing last night, so a really good temperature to test this sleeping bag. At no point during the night did I feel cold. My feet were warm, my legs were warm, my body was warm. I tended to keep my head out of the sleeping bag because I had the hat to keep my head warm. But on one occasion I did, my face did feel a bit cold, so I got in all the way inside the sleeping bag. And it's plenty big enough to pull right over my head. It's a nice long sleeping bag. I think they've probably got the temperature rating for this bag wrong. The advertised temperature rating is 5 degrees with a lower limit of 0. I would say I was very comfortable at 0 degrees and would probably be comfortable at a couple of degrees lower. So I would say the comfort rating is definitely at least 0 degrees, and I would say that the lower limit is probably 5, 6, 7 degrees below 0. I wouldn't be happy taking it much lower than that, but yeah, very confident in this bag to keep me warm down to 0 and a few degrees lower. So in conclusion, I'm going to give this bag a 10 out of 10. I can't believe you would find a better value bag. For £70 you're getting a bag that weighs less than 800 grams, that can keep you warm below 0 and packs down absolutely tiny. So if you're looking for a really good quality budget 3, maybe even 4 season, depending on where you live, sleeping bag, this has got to be it. I can't see how you could get a better quality one, and one with such good performance.